Welcome to the inaugural Greenhouse Demo Day 2021. And the new Greenhouse programme kicked off amid turbulent times at the start of this year in January 2021. And the pitches that you are going to see today form part of the first intake of startups.
The Centre for Climate Change Innovation is a joint project between ourselves at Imperial College London and the Royal Institution, where you're sitting now. What we want to achieve at the Centre for Climate Innovation is supporting startups, but using what we learn about their innovation journey to make better policy that can support successful innovation in the climate space at scale.
When it comes to doing business, going low or zero carbon is quickly becoming a requirement rather than a choice, and those ahead of the curve are overwhelmed with opportunities.
2/3 of our startups that come in go on to become functioning company, raise all that money, create employment and do stuff about climate change. And it still looks like this is a burgeoning field, and we've got great founders making change happen.
It's hard to avoid the fact that just a few weeks ago we had COP26, and so I think this event is really quite timely. And I think what was really clear to me, and this is why days like today are so important, is that what really came out of COP is that partnerships and working together is so important. So just a thank you, and I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of the climate ventures.
Right now, all over the world, 495,000 people die every year from extreme heat. And this figure will increase by 257% by 2050, directly due to climate change. CryoSuit is a revolutionary new portable body cooling solution. It is the ice bath in your backpack.
Over $50 trillion is needed to help small and medium-sized companies to reach net zero. And yet these SMEs, the powerhouse of this economy, are critically under-supported and underfunded when it comes to this challenge. I'm Jack from DODO, and today I'm going to share with you the two challenges that these companies face and how we help solve that problem.
So by 2050, we will need 100 million tonnes more protein per year. Manna is an insect farming company. In just 12 days, our larvae can bioconvert organic waste into high-quality proteins and fats.
My name is Terence, I'm from the New Oceans team. Our aim is to clean the oceans by reusing ocean waste plastics, mainly waste flip-flops and waste sandals, and turning them into new pairs of sandals. So we aim to break the loop of production and pollution, and hopefully do our part in making our oceans a little bit cleaner.
How do we change from a world that's powered through fossil fuels to a cleaner future that uses renewable energy sources, such as the sun, or the sea, or the wind? Finding that information can be very difficult. It can be very difficult to understand, and if you ask someone else to help you, that can be very expensive. All is making that information easily accessible by building an online platform.
Now, we all enjoy eating food, but when that food is being produced, it's damaging the environment. And most of that comes down to one chemical element, nitrogen. But there is a solution. In the farmer's soil, that's where Nurisol will find the very best nitrogen-fixing algae. And we convert that nitrogen-fixing algae into an effective biofertilizer.
11% of global emissions come from construction. We estimate, based on our analysis, about 98% of developers are not factoring this into their procurement decisions currently. To address this, Construction Carbon has developed software to easily estimate the carbon impact of a construction project, provide options to reduce the carbon intensity of that build, credibly offset using international standards for offsetting, and then importantly, have a forum for publicising the results.
Feelia is a revolutionary product that brings any window solar power. If you own or rent a property, it reduces your energy bills. Now with record energy prices, Feelia is the right business at the right time. If you're a developer, it makes your properties more attractive.
Trees, forests, nature-based solutions. Touted as the best solution in the short and medium term to combat climate change and support the transition to a net zero carbon economy. But the fact of the matter is, We simply do not know how to quantify carbon in standing trees and forests. Treeconomy is fixing this by using remote sensing technology and improving the way that we account for carbon at the project level.
Physical labels are everywhere. They're on our food, they're on our clothes, and they're on any of the packages that we get delivered. That is why, at Our Green, we have developed the first fully biodegradable label, and that means that every single layer is 100% biodegradable.
School children are your future stakeholders, your talent pool, your potential shareholders, your customers. The problem is at the moment, teachers have very few, if any, resources to answer the pressing questions that the school pupils ask them every day of the week. So this is where Hope Sustainability comes in. What we're looking to do is develop long-term partnerships with companies that are genuinely committed to the implementation of their sustainability targets and to build learning resources that will integrate with the education process.
Cosmetics, paint, tires, ceramics, all these products that we encounter every day and that we need to support our way of life rely on zinc oxide. For every kilogram of zinc oxide that is being produced right now, the equivalent of 3 kilograms of CO2 go into the atmosphere. This is obviously not sustainable and solutions are urgently needed. At Nanomox, we want to change this. We want to reinvent the way inorganic materials are made. And for that, we have developed a patent-pending process to transform metals, either pure or waste, into advanced inorganic materials.